Every few months, somebody stands up and says SEO is dead. And every few months, they're wrong. But here's the part nobody tells you: they're wrong about the headline, and they're right about the thing underneath it. Something really did change. If you run a local business, it's already costing you customers, and most of them you will never even see. So, in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what changed, why it's happening, and the specific moves that put your business back in front of the people looking for you, not theory. The same checklist we run for our clients. Quick promise so you know you're in the right place. This is for owners and operators of real businesses: home services, clinics, law firms, funeral homes, contractors, the people who live and die by the phone ringing. By the end, you'll understand the shift better than 90% of the agencies pitching you right now. And you'll have a short list of things you can go do this week. Let's get into it. First, let's kill the distraction. The whole is SEO dead argument is the most useless fight on the internet. One camp says Google's finished. The other says nothing's changed. Keep blogging. Both are trying to sell you something. Here's the truth in one sentence: people still have questions and they still go looking for answers. That will never stop. What changed is where they look and what they see when they get there. So the real question was never, is SEO alive? The real question is, when your customer goes looking today, do they find you, or do they find the business that figured this out first? Here's what actually happened: search didn't die, it split in two. Path one is the Google you already know. Somebody types in emergency plumber near me, they get a map, some links, they pick one. That still happens millions of times a day. It is not going anywhere. Path two is brand new. Your customer opens ChatGPT and just asks it, or they use Perplexity, or, and this is the big one, they Google something and Google answers them directly at the top of the page with its AI overview. They get their answer and they never scroll. They never see the links underneath. They never see you. And this isn't a fringe thing. Let me give you the numbers. Google's AI overviews now show up on somewhere between 30 and 40% of searches. That's reaching close to a billion people. ChatGPT is fielding around 200 million questions a week. Perplexity is doing roughly 100 million a month, and every answer it gives comes with sources. So picture your own customers. Half of them are still on the old path. The other half have quietly moved to the new one. Same people, same need, completely different way of finding the answer. And if you're only set up for path one, you just became invisible to half your market. Now, here's why this is sneakier than a normal slump. When you lose a ranking the old way, you can sort of feel it. Traffic dips, the dashboard turns red. You notice this is different. When the AI answers for someone and recommends a competitor, there's no dip to see. There's no angry customer. There's just a phone that rings a little less than it should, and you have no idea why. The lead was decided before they ever reached a website. You were never in the room. That's the real cost here. It's not a ranking you can watch fall. It's demand getting redirected upstream, silently, before it ever gets to you. So the obvious question is, how does the AI decide who to name? Because if we can answer that, we can win it. These systems aren't magic. When somebody asks for a recommendation, the AI goes and reads the web in real time, pulls the most relevant, most trusted sources, and stitches together an answer. So your job is simple to say and specific to do. You have to be one of the sources it trusts on the exact question being asked. And here's a detail almost nobody acts on. When researchers looked at where these answers actually come from, two sources show up over and over: Reddit and YouTube. The AI leans on real people explaining real things, which, by the way, is part of why a video like this one matters for the business that makes it. So that's the target. Be the clear, trusted, easy to quote answer in the places these engines actually read. Now, let me show you exactly how. 5 moves. In order, move 1. Answer the question in the first 2 sentences of the page. Most business websites bury the answer under a paragraph of, "Welcome to our family owned company." The AI doesn't wait for that. It pulls direct answers. So if the question is, "How much does water damage restoration cost?" Your page should say plainly near the top what it costs and what it depends on. Lead with the answer. Earn the rest. Move to. Use the real questions as your headings, not clever marketing headlines. The actual words people ask. How long does it take? Is it covered by insurance? What do I do first? When your headings match the question, you become the easiest thing in the world for an AI to match to that question. Move 3, make it machine readable. This is the technical one, and it's where most local businesses fall down. Add structured data, what's called schema, especially FAQ markup, so the answer on your page is labeled in a way these systems can live cleanly. You don't have to know how to build it. You just have to know it's missing, because on most sites, it is. Move 4, build trust signals the engines can verify, reviews, and recent ones. Your Google business profile fully filled out. Consistent name, address, and phone everywhere you appear. The AI is trying not to recommend a business that'll embarrass it. Give it every reason to feel safe naming you. Move 5. Show up in the places that get cited. Remember Reddit and YouTube. That means a real presence where your customers actually ask questions. A genuine answer in the right community. A video that explains the thing you're an expert in. You're not gaming it. You're literally being the helpful source the AI is looking for. Do those 5, and you stop being invisible on the new path. You become a business the AI is comfortable handing a customer to. Okay, you're busy. So here's the version you can start this week, even if you do nothing else. 1, go ask ChatGPT and Google's AI for your own service in your own town, like a customer would. Best roofer in your city. See who comes up. If it's not you, now you know. 2, open your top service page and read the first 2 lines out loud. Do they answer the question or do they warm up? Fix that today. It's free. 3, get 1 real review this week and reply to it. Momentum on reviews moves more than almost anything else you can do in an afternoon. Here's the part I actually want you to remember. This is not the last time search changes. It changed from phone books to Google. It changed from desktop to mobile. Now it's changing from links to answers. The businesses that win are never the ones with the biggest budget. They're the ones who notice the shift early and quietly adjust, while everyone else argues about whether it's real. So, no, SEO is not dead. It moved. And now you know where it went and what to do about it. That already puts you ahead of most of your competition and, frankly, ahead of most of the agencies they're paying. If you want to see exactly where you show up today across regular Google and across the AI tools, we'll map it for you for free. No pitch, just a clear picture of where you stand and the 3 biggest gaps. The link is in the description. And if this was useful, subscribe, because we go deep on this stuff every week, the same way we run it for real clients. I'll see you in the next one.